one. It's David's.
Yeah, so Clorox, speaking of bloggers, Clorox has a blog, and they posted a blog post about 6 mistakes new dads make. And I'm just going to read a little bit to you and then list some of the mistakes they make, apparently. Saying no is not just for baby. Like dogs and other household pets, new dads are filled with good intentions but lacking the judgment and fine motor skills to execute well. Here are a few of the dangerous no-nos.
Wait, they compared new dads to dogs?
Yes. Here are some of the few dangerous no-nos new dads might make and some training tips. Forgetting weather gear. About 10 minutes into a cold, brisk, rain-soaked stroller walk, he might ask himself, why is this baby crying so much? And then he might notice the short-sleeved summer onesie Little Peach is dressed in, and it might dawn on him to bundle that baby. Okay, so yeah, we're going to not notice it's raining and it's really cold out, and that we haven't dressed the child for the weather. Backwards clothes. We might put the baby's clothes on backwards and not even notice it. Think it's a fashion statement. Inappropriate screen time. We might let children watch reality shows and forgetting to wipe a baby's face so that his face is all crusted with dry food. Really letting baby eat off the floor. Now this one I have a little bit of sympathy with, but if a toy or a bit of dried food falls on the floor, he really should be washed up before baby puts it in his mouth. Now I understand the 5-second rule applies to adults, but there still is a 5-second rule, so let's keep that in mind. And then finally, casino. Some new dads might want to bring the baby to raunchy comedies or inappropriate places like casinos, pool halls, and above all, please don't bring them to poetry readings because we all know that poetry readings are totally inappropriate for children. So this is a blog post that they posted and quickly took down after a bunch of bloggers and daddy bloggers in particular got up in arms about it. When that usually happens, I usually roll my eyes. Now people are too easily offended and everything. But
not this time.
Not this time. Yeah, and it really does continue a trend of the portrayal of men in television advertising and print advertising and blog posts as just complete bumbling idiots who have no clue about anything that's going on. I'm speechless.
I have to say I agree with you. That I have to say that's absolutely true and completely ridiculous. But equally so, I don't think women are treated too well. I mean, everybody's a bumbling idiot in advertising. But Albert, you have how many kids? You have 5 kids, right?
5 kids. See now, let me take a different tack, but come to the same conclusion. I'm not offended. I approach it as, how stupid do you have to be and still be in social media to be doing this and get paid for it? Really? That's what I'm offended by. I'm offended that you got a job in social media and you're doing it. That's what I'm offended by. Right? Oh my God.
So I should say,
that's because you're a digital native and you understand it intuitively.
Oh my God.
They did apologize. They took the post down. It's still available in Google Cache, so that stuff doesn't go away. But
what goes online stays online.
But their apology was, as you may have seen we recently removed a website article, New Dads. It was part of a series of humor pieces on modern parenting. It was never our intention to diminish the important role of dads. The dad who wrote the piece for us is actually trying to poke fun at the caricature of the hapless dad. Really? Because I didn't get that out of it.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
To some of you who it didn't come across that way, we apologize. We've been talking with many of you throughout the day and appreciate the feedback. They have 199 comments, most of them negative. So they apologized on Facebook, but curiously, they didn't apologize on Twitter. And I think my reading of the tea leaves here is that they had to apologize on Facebook because people are already commenting on Facebook and raising a ruckus on their Facebook page. But Twitter, by the nature of where it is, there's no threaded comments that sort of disperses into the other. They didn't feel they needed to apologize there because there wasn't a conversation about the controversy going on their home turf, right? And so by doing so, by leaving by not apologizing on Twitter, it comes off as disingenuous. I mean, they're looking what can we get away with and what can't we get away with.
Well, but on the other hand, you have to respond in the platform where the conversation is happening first, and if that's where the fire was, they had to put the fire out. I mean,
sure,
agreed.
Is it right? Not necessarily, but they had to do that.
Agreed,
but they should apologize on Twitter as well.
They should apologize everywhere.
Yeah, I agree they should apologize everywhere, but now, as a digital arsonist, I'm going to go after them on Twitter. I'll set that little brush fire there, BL. What do you think? Oh,
I think that's a great idea. Let's do that tonight.
I love it when I make BL laugh out of my my evil Dr. Doom. BL, let's do it. Let's go on to When It's Done Right.